I've
recorded.
got no issues.
I can take your voice out of it if you don't launch your voice on it.
It's
But
alright. I'll keep my voice out, but yeah.
you want me to take your voice out? Sure. I'll change the audio on it and just be me.
Well, if I'm not tipsy, then maybe, but I am tipsy, so maybe not.
All right, fine. I don't want to embarrass you, and I can't, by U.S. law, I cannot record you without your consent. So I will change the audio to sources to
Well, I'll just
desktop.
embarrass myself.
Desktop is turned off, and I pick up game audio. Looks like my game audio is missing. Yeah. Okay. Well, my audio mix. Oh, I know what the problem is. Well, I don't have time to do that, so I will not be recording this match. All right, go to my fleet. Gotta get organized. Oh, look at that. The pink stuff. Stay out of the pink stuff. It's bad for your ships. Okay. We came out different than I expected. I would break your fleet to the right, and I will put up PCMs to protect you against missiles in the early going. B. Oh yeah. If you wait, you end up flacking your own squadrons, and that's just no fun. No. If you launch them with flak going, they'll fly through the flak and die. Once they're actually launched, they will avoid flak if it's on. Once it's on, they know where it is. But well, and under certain circumstances, they'll still fly through the flak, but generally not. All right, I can afford to. Yeah, yeah. All right, so I'm going to break my fleet slightly to the. I'm definitely going to be the missile magnet here. I'm way forward compared to you. So I'm actually going to stack my ships a little bit because I have no choice really. Okay, Control A, Z, launch all fighters. All right, come on, get out of the way. All right, I got a problem here. I got a collision, and if I don't fix it, I'm going to have a game-losing problem. No, it would not go well. It's fine. Yeah. Yep. All right. You've not played enough to know what the defender's advantage is. The defender is boosts subsystems, and I'm using to boost my Mercury's guns, increases their range and their firing rate, and they're already probably the best guns in the game. I'm going to boost me. If I lose one of my ships, I'll try and boost you. And that you get in season 2, and that's the Ghost Fleet DLC. You have to actually play it till Galactica joins the Ghost Fleet. Then you get 2 ships, the Orion and the Defender. I thought there was a mode where you can get the ships just for playing PvP, but I don't remember what that is actually. So I may be just wrong. Okay, let's launch. I can't give my fighters instructions if I don't launch them. So I launched them. Oh, and that big space station in the way, it's pretty easy to blow up, and doesn't hurt you if you blow it up. But okay, so now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to position my ships into a organized fleet of some kind. I'm trying to. I fire them forward so the first missile barrage hits them and not me. No, it doesn't. It's a smart weapon. It doesn't harm your own weapons. Yeah. Well, probably. Yeah, you might actually want to save them to protect to protect me at this point because I am forward of you. I'm almost certainly going to be targeted by the missiles, but I think I can handle that anyway. Now I got to get my fighters. So yeah, you need to move your squadrons on turn one out of the flak field because they first launch out of the Battlestar. They fly in a circle at flak level. So if you turn on flak, you fry them. So select the fighters and assign them someplace else, and then turn on flak when you're actually being targeted. Okay, control. No, no, no. It takes guns that can injure the Cylon ships and it wastes them. So I mean, you're not going to hit anybody this turn anyway because they were so far away. But in later turns, flak you use when you get your fighters out of your way and you're actually being targeted. Otherwise, it's an impediment because it stops your one weapon. Flak will destroy your offensive weapons and it will destroy your PCMs on the way out. Now, I've got something called Marine Raptors here. I can actually send out 2 Raptors and do recon in the Cylon fleet, and they can't shoot. They can be shot, but they'll get us straightest pictures of the Cylon fleet. Your gun efficiency is much higher if you've got the enemy ship on Dratus and he's not a big red circle. I mean, there's so much to tell you in this game. I could talk myself until I sound like a fanboy. Okay, that's not working out real well. But I'm sending out. Okay, I don't want to send. I'm sending out my Raptors in pairs to sacrifice themselves and to get a Dratus picture on the Cylon ship. Cylon fleet will consist of 1 Medusa, 2 Kratuses. Medusa's got the lightning things. It gives extra power to other ships, and it's going to have 3 Revenants as well as gunships. All right, now I got to get my fighters orders so they get out of the flak field in case I need that. All right, let's see. I'm going to put the fighters out in front so they can intercept missiles if they come in this coming turn. I put the assault raptors. Okay, both assault raptors get out there and do that, and I'm going to temporarily assign the Vipers to defend assault raptors. Oh God, bless it. I'm talking so much I'm running out of time. Control 2. Okay, just defend for this turn. Just get the defense of the assault raptors going. All right, that's good. All right, that's all I can do this turn. 26 seconds. Let's just hit end turn. Yep, see, they're already targeting me with missiles. That's fine. They're going to hit my PCM. If not that, I'll flak them. Or my Raptors are going to take care of it, actually. That's cool. So I'm putting the defenders underneath each Mercury to protect it from fire coming from below because it's vulnerable to its belly being shot out. But I'm just flying a pattern right now. I'm going to fire some more PCMs because he did not fire. He was not cooperative in fire into my PCM field. So I don't need you to, but if you want to learn how it's done, it's a good time to practice versus trying to do it when you need to do it. All right, I'm going to send 2 more Raptors out on recon. I'm going to escort them with Mark 1 Vipers because the Mark 1 Viper is next to useless. All right, so okay, so okay, you're going to do recon here. Keep the fighters away from the pink stuff because they will rapidly degrade. I once ran a fighter squadron into this pink cloud to attack the enemy, and they never made it to the enemy. Yeah, it's kind of cute because unfortunately, the Cylon fleet is operating in the pink stuff right now, which is bad for them. So that's actually a good thing. I'm going to have the Mark 1 Vipers defend the outbound. Let's see, what's that? That's defending that location. That's an assault raptor. I want to do the Marine Raptor. Yes, reinforcement Raptor. I would get them out and between the Cylon missiles in your fleet and away from flak fields. That's actually a good spot. You have that right there. And defend. Let's see here. I don't want to defend the defender. I want to defend the sending reinforcements. Yeah, okay, that's good. So Mark 1 Vipers are doing their thing. And unfortunately, I badly positioned my Raptors. I can't flak if I want to because I'm too close to my own flak field. Boy. Yeah, if they had a heavy missile barrage, it would be worth the sacrifice. But in the end, they're going to intercept most of the missiles anyway. The Vipers are very good at that, just like in the miniseries when Starbuck took out the missiles on the way to all the missiles but one on the way to the Galactica. You figure if she was a really good pilot, she would have got them all, though. But okay, I'm going to go on my, since the defenders are kind of useless in offensive mode anyway, I'm going to go full defense on them and flak to the right. So, oh yeah, they always get targeted first. For some reason, they go for the smaller ships first, even though that makes no sense. Okay, flak. Yes, the defenders have a flak field. I'm going to flak right, and that'll protect the underside of the Mercury and them because they're going to be targeted by the first missile barrage almost certainly, and that's the end of the turn. Yeah, they're going to get my Mark 1 squadron. No, the Mark 1's actually escaped without getting hit. That was amazing. So the first couple of turns, they will attack the defenders with missiles, which is fine. That gives my Mercuries a chance to get lined up and take out the first gunships that come in. And I'll just continue moving the Mercury up because the Mercury is useless underneath stuff. And that's not useless, but it's not great either. It's a very solid ship, but gun-wise, it shoots better down than up. 18 down, 6 up. That's a game thing. The Minotaur is actually, most of its guns can go up and down. The Minotaur is a better gunship. It's better from low. Don't ask me why, because it looks like it's balanced, but apparently, for some reason, it's not. That's fine. Don't worry about it. You'll learn. No, yeah, your squadrons are. Oh, let me see your fleet here. Oh, I see you've got. Oh, you decided not to use the Mercury? Oh, no, that's the Mercury. Nice fleet. Good stack. I like that. The Hercules is a balanced ship. Heracles actually is a very balanced ship. He's faster than the Mercury, and he's very good at. He's a very good gunship. Okay, so we're starting to get recon on the Cylons. That's a good thing because next turn we're gonna hammer their. So I see the first. I'm turning on rangefinder, see if I'm in range of him yet. If you've got missiles, yeah, I'd take a shot at him now because he's heading straight for you and he's not going to move. I don't have very useful missiles. I've got one. If I go full offense, which I'm going to go now, so I can hit him at range, I can get one salvo of missiles on him right now, which I will fire with the X command at him. And let's see here. Let's see. No, it's not going to be a firing solution on him, but I think the way to deal with those guys is front gun. So I'm going to try and slightly turn my Mercuries toward the Revenant. So by the time he arrives, he's facing a lot of front-facing Mercury guns. Oh, and look at that, another PCM to shoot this turn. Well, that's just very convenient for me. So next turn we'll have to find. I'm going to. My fighters are untouched. And let's see, did I do my reinforcement? I did my reinforcement. So 65 seconds. I'm done with my turn. Yeah, the PCM's doing a nice job on them, but they got enough missiles. And oh, God, you're doing a good job. Your missiles are going to hit that lead Revenant nicely. I'm enjoying this. Okay. I'm I don't have guns on him yet, but I'm gonna flak the Mercuries because there's missiles that are gonna start targeting them. But I'm gonna flak right on both Mercuries and adjust the defenders so that they do their thing. And if I have any PCMs, I'll shoot them out too. All right. My defenders are in good position to defend Mercury's. I don't know. The defenders is not, in my opinion, a great design, but I love the fact that, yeah, they do fast repairs on fighters too, though. That's kind of important. Okay, so this guy must have a firing solution. Yeah. He's got no firing solution on him, but he's going to get a firing solution during the turn. And he's flying straight toward my assault raptors. I'm going to fire 2 assault raptor missiles at the enemy. X. Yep, that's going to hit him right in the nose, just like your guidance are going to hit him. And what else? I gotta get some Marines. I'm gonna put some, in case I get boarded, I'm gonna put some Marines onto my battle stars because the Cylons like to board. It's a missile ship that also that gives power through those little white power cords to other ships. So no, because he's got a lot of point. He has 15 point defense guns with which to kill it. Best way to kill a Medusa is with guns when you get to it. I put him on missile patrol, and I just because the Revenant's flying straight at my 2 assault raptors, they're firing missiles at him this turn. If you focus on that, you will see him eat your missiles, followed by my missiles, or vice versa. I'm not sure what's going to get there first, but your missiles are hitting him now. My missiles are hitting him now, and that is 1 dead Revenant, almost. I guess he survived the turn actually. But we've got guns on him, and now I got fighters. I can engage fighters against his. Now you can engage his fighters. He's got fighters that's trying to protect the Revenants. I'm going to just attack the Revenant. Now, something the Assault Raptor does very well is it can paint targets. So if you paint the target, then you attack the target with a Viper. That will get you. That will improve your effectiveness by about 15%. It means it puts a green laser on it, and it helps you. It helps improve your fire against it, both ship fire and fighter fire against it. So I'm going to target. I'm painting the Revenant because I want him to blow up for sure next turn. I can't afford to have him crash into me, which he will do if I give him the opportunity. Painting only does not stack, so you don't want to paint the same target twice. So I'm painting up a 52 point Raider squadron. I'm gonna, as long as I can, I'm gonna keep front guns on those Revenants because if I show him my sides, he's going to tear me to pieces. So I'm on the Mercury. Head on is better because he's got better armor, and he's got and his guns are more effective as opposed to the Jupiter, which is balanced but has a better broadside than the Mercury. And your Minotaur on top is strongly biased toward broadside. All right, let's see here. Yes. Yeah, I'm firing all my guns at the lead Cylon because I can't afford to have him collide with me, which is exactly what I'll try and do if I let him. Now, one thing I can do to be a little more effective is the defenders, if they're above him, might actually be able to hit him with bullets. I'll put them on defensive bullets anyway. So if they're fortunate, I'll raise them up as much as I can because that'll help protect the Mercuries. Mercury's. Yep. Yeah. So your Mercuries, you want to be rising as much as you can every turn. I've got mine high enough. As long as they're the highest guy in the fleet, they'll do fine. Now watch oh gosh, I got PCM. It's gonna take some of these missiles, and he's targeting. Yep, PCM took out missiles, and Revenant 1 dies. Nicely done. Now, yes, you did. Thank you very much. He probably got shot up somehow. this game has more stuff that I can track to keep track of. That's why I'm not considered a top tier player in one on PvP, because I can't keep track of everything I need to keep track of. Because I'm in my 50s, and most people who play these games are in their 20s or teens. But the good news is, let's see here. Your Mark II squadrons are engaging something. My fighters are engaging the enemy. That's good. And I've got I have missiles I can shoot at the Cylons. Yeah, I would even so they protect each other. Even the Mercury combined with the Jupiter flak field to the left will definitely be well protected. I've committed to a forward-facing strategy, and I'm going to have to stick with it, because if I let the Revenants hit me now from the side, I'll lose a Battlestar, if not one, possibly two. So I'm going to focus all my weapons on the lead Revenant, because he has to go. And I'm firing PCM forward because that protects my front from missile barrages to some degree. If they really beat up on me with a pair of Kratuses, which I don't know where the Kratuses are right now, that's going to be a problem. But for now, I can get away with going forward. And when I can't get away with going forward, I will definitely show him broadside, even though it's bad weapons use. It's called survival. Now I'm going to slow down my defender, because defender is nice because the AI targets him first, and he's just the ideal ship to keep missiles from hitting me on the bottom, and engineering's on the bottom, and my ability to fix damage control is on the bottom too. All right, that's all I can do. It varies ship to ship. Mostly it's on the bottom. On the Minerva, it's on the top. Fire control's on the bottom of Minerva. Fire control in most ships is on top. Somewhere in the middle on the Valkyrie, and it's on the bottom on the Minerva. So they just tried to nuke me. Oh, you're firing more missiles? Excellent. Excellent. There goes Revenant number 2 is down. Now, if I have a PCMs, I'm good shape, because I don't have PCMs in that Battlestar. I don't have PCMs in that Battlestar. I'm gonna have to turn. Well, if I angle myself a little bit to the left, I can show him flak and keep guns on the last. I'm going up with everything I can. But yeah, I am famous for colliding with people, so I appreciate you reminding me of that, so I don't embarrass myself. Are you full attack? Yeah, well, actually, full attack is the best range for guns and firing rate, but yeah, you get better vertical out of neutral posture though, 0. All right, so let me put all my guns on the last Revenant. Make sure the first Revenant is actually dead. Yes, he is. All right, I've got no PCM, so I'm trying to rely on my flak. And I actually can get away with going defensive on my guns. I'm going to adjust my guns to let's see, max defense. That won't hit anything. No. So see what I have to do to get gun range. I found that when you get close to another ship, going full defensive, even though it's less effective from the gun standpoint, it boosts the performance of your ship from all other aspects, including armor performance. So if you're getting targeted badly, you go for the defensive, or if you're in tight with them. All right. Unfortunately, I'm too far away to do anything but full attack, I think. Let's try +2. Nope, it's got to be +4 this turn. I can't do anything about that. Oh, well, I tried. Yeah, he's far away. All right, fighters. Okay, we've got more. We have 2 rounds of missiles on the ARPs, so let me see if I can hit the second. Yeah, I can hit him with ARP missiles. That's good. Paint a couple targets. My fighters are getting hit, but not too hard. And painting the Revenant. Once the Revenant's gone, the gunship threat is pretty much gone. And you are going to attack You're gonna paint some fighters. Yeah, I don't know how I ended up in front. I thought I was back to play. Maybe I adjusted this fleet when I wasn't paying attention. Oh, you're hitting something soon. No, they're shooting my guys. You're fine. So there's something that your own bullets can hurt you under certain circumstances, but they don't hurt you that much. Okay, so I don't know where the Kratos is because I don't have recon, and my recon forces are where the hell are they? I am able to make my defender break to the right, assuming he has navigation. I'll let you know about that in a second. No, that's fine. The defender is pretty much toast anyway. He's got full hull, but he's got let's see, let's take a look at. No, he's got full everything. Nope. I will move up. Do what you want. I will move up. Assuming my navigation is not dead. My navigation appears to be not functional. Well, I don't know. It says my navigation is full strength, so I don't understand. I'm just not able to select the ship because of the fireball. All right, I know what to do now. Semicolon. Yeah, now I got control of the ship. Fine, he's going up. You don't have to worry about that. I would drop the Minotaur a little bit, but don't. All right, then I'm gonna make sure he doesn't hit you. So I'm gonna turn him around to the right and get him completely out of your way because he's a great missile. He's a great missile sponge anyway. He's not good for much else other than that right now. Okay. I'm gonna save up my PCMs a couple turns so I can go forward on the enemy again. But we've taken care of his gunships very nicely. So I'm gonna end the turn and. Oh gosh, my assault raptors get hammered. I'm gonna recall the assault raptors and try and rearm them. Recall. I can recall him to the defender. I don't want to do the defender. Won't be there when he gets there. And I will recall the other assault raptor because when he lands, he gets new missiles. Now let's see if I have any guns that can hit anything. I don't think I do, so I'm going to go full. Oh yes, I do. That Revenant's not dead yet. Okay, I misunderstood. So yeah, that Revenant's got to die. If you've got guns on that Revenant, please hit him. Excellent. So I will continue to show broadside and flak, and I will hit him very hard. And this stance will allow me to absorb some missiles. Yeah. I always thought yeah, usually he does. It's kind of amazing he didn't. I'm Yeah, well, you were fine. And I left flak the defender is like out there. I'm just going to fly him around and try and well, actually, I'm going to turn him around since he's not damaged yet. I'll turn him around and see if I can get him to help the Mercury's out. But now he's above you, so we don't have to worry about that. All right, and let's see. If I've got 3 PCMs. Oh, my Raptors landed. Good. I'll let them fix themselves up for a turn. I've got full PCMs. I can start turning toward the enemy. I do not know where the Kratos is. That is a big problem. All right, so I'm going to turn my Battlestars toward the enemy and continue rising so I get out of your way. And I'm going to fire 1 PCM a turn forward so that I always have PCM protection. That's why I bring 3 PCM, because the reload time is 2 turns, so the math works out good. Okay, where are these guys? All right, that Raptor squadron is not doing me any good because he's not getting recon. Okay, you go there. And you go, oh, I know he's having problems. I think the Kratos is that red guy that's firing missiles behind the Medusa. I don't really know that, though. I should get recon them in a turn. My fighters are out there fighting. My Raptors are out. Well, my other Raptor squadron is down to 2 hull points. He's not going to last very long. What happened to my audio sources? Gotta fix that. Oh, that means all my recordings today had no audio. No, I had desktop audio. That's fine. Oh, there's the Kratoses. Yeah, okay. My number one target of everything I got is Senor Kratos, the big bulky thing, pretty much to off my starboard bow. I don't care what's closest. The Kratos is the most biggest threat, and he got no reload time in his missiles. I fire a PCM forward and all forward guns on the Kratos, ignoring the Cerberus because the Cerberus has like 3 guns and they can barely bother anybody. All right, I'm going to fire that at the Kratos, and the top Battlestar is going to fire a forward-facing PCM, and hopefully I don't get slammed by a gazillion missiles, but if I do, I deserve it. Oh, something else. Raptors can launch and land on a Battlestar without going through flak. Fighters cannot. They can land, but they can't launch. All right, let's see. I'm launching my. No, they don't. They land on the flight deck, and the flight deck has a path to it. It can be blocked by flak by other ships, but if the ship is flacking on its own, it can't block its own flight pods. So everything can land, and Raptors launch. You know, the Mercury class does have a Raptor launcher on the side. In the game, it doesn't. So Raptors can always launch and land without flak interference from the ship they're trying to land on. All right. PCM's out. Everything's fun. Life is good. All right. They're hitting my defender. Ouch. But look at the Kratos. He's down to 0 hull points. Kratos number 1 is dead. Yep. That's what 4 major class heavy battle stars do to a Kratos. Now I can hit. Yeah, I'll let you hit. There's only one left. Yeah, you go for that one. There's one. I will shoot at the. Just so you have some fun, I will shoot at the Serb. I will not target the Kratos because I can defend myself against him anyway. So I'll do the close guy. You can turn and go all forward into the Kratos. He's almost out of missiles, and you can click him and see if he's really out of missiles. All right. Yeah. So I'm targeting the Cerberus. I will. No, because the Kratos has really good guns, and very thick missiles. Yeah, almost. I'm going to click him and see what he's got. He's down to 1 round of cluster bombs and 1 salvo of armored missiles. Even if you take those direct front, you're not going to get hurt. So you can turn all your. I wouldn't turn the Minotaur necessarily, but the 2 Battlestars can go forward against the Kratos and just chop them up, and it'll make for great footage in the post-game view. All right, let's see. Did I launch that Raptor? Yes, I did, but again, he's not going to be available until he actually launches. So I'm turning and dealing with the. I'll deal with the small ships. You deal with the big Kratos, and that will be a victory. Oh, you can deal with the Medusa too if you got him in range. I'll leave him for you because he's fun. Medusa's probably out of missiles. He may have a nuke. I forgot to check him. Let's see what he's got on him still. He has got a live nuclear weapon on him, so I would be careful. Well, I should be able to put PCM on him before he fires the nuke, so don't worry about him either. But the Medusa is a closer target. I would say that you want to attack the Medusa first because you'll hit it, and he's your biggest threat right now. The Kratos is out of ammunition, so he's kind of just a big target. Yeah, and if I'm too directive and bossy, just let me know. I talk too much quite often. And there, Kratos is out of missiles now because he just used them all up. And my defender is dead. That's cool. He's cannon fodder anyway. And You blew up the Medusa. Now you can take care of the Kratos. I took care of the Serb. I'm going to continue flying straight away from the Kratos. Let you have the fun. And Kratos may be the closest ship to me. I may have to actually purposely not shoot him, which I will do that. All right. Fire PCM forward. All right. TT. Yeah. Kratos is the closest ship. I will, but I don't have a firing solution on him anyway. I'm going to fire at the Serb and not hit him. And you can actually get away with charging the Kratos. Do you have a solution on the Kratos? Are you actually, when you select one? Okay, that's fine. Not as powerful, but it's the Jupiter one doesn't have very many front guns, but still, to work with the Mercury, you want to face in the same direction. Okay, I've got one ship that's helping out with the Kratos, but you're doing most of the heavy lifting. I don't think it'll last more than one turn personally, but he's gonna die right now. No, I'm wrong. He's got 309. He's quite healthy. I was wrong about that. So he somehow absorbed that fire. So I will take, if I can, I'm going to take care of my Serb. Yeah, I got a firing solution on the Serb from the top Mercury. I'm going to drop the second Mercury and missile my guy, so you get to have the Kratos all to yourself. Don't shoot at the Kratos. That's not sportsmanlike. TT. All right. Nope, I'm just shooting them because I hate turning weapons back into the quartermaster. I think there's only 2 ships left of the enemies. Yeah, they do that at times. Which ones are beating up on your? You got to took care of the crit. All right. Well, we can get away with charging the last Serb. Yeah, they can do. They can harm a. They can harm a Minotaur, but you just turn him in a different direction, show him a different armor face, and he'll stay alive with. Well, we're gonna win the match this turn anyway. So this. Oh wait, there's two of them. There's one close and one far. Those brown things with circles on them are neutral mines, which means they'll blow up anybody that comes near them. So you got to stay away from them. And they make a really big boom when you fly into them too. They could take out a Battlestar by themselves. Yeah, they're pretty nasty, and they seem to have some sort of chain reaction thing going too. All right, so you have some fun. I will turn away from the last Serb, and I will let you have the enjoyment of getting the final kill. I'm just gonna fly. No. They tested having debris do damage. It wiped out so many fleets. They decided not to release that feature. People whine about it until they talk to one of the beta testers. So I'm turning away from the last Serb. You can charge him and hit him with your battle stars, and it'll be fun and look good on video. That's true. Yeah, I'll send the fighters out there next turn, or just how many fighters do you have left alive? That they can do it by themselves. Yeah, that's fine. I'll send mine second. You go first. I'll let you have the fun. He'll damage the squadrons a little bit, but not that badly. I'm going to continue to turn away from them. Yeah, fighters are a meta in this game. They are way more powerful than they were in the series. So if you want to win in the game, you got to pretty much preserve your fighter force. Wow, look at that guy. He's firing a lot of bullets. And he's firing at me. That's rude. I'm turning away from him and he's firing at me. Just for that. Yeah, your fighters are right on top of him. I'm going to send my fighters in next to help finish the job because it'll look good in the video as well. TT. Oh, those are my fighters. I'm going to pull them away. So let your fighters take care of it. Okay. Yeah, they do a lot of damage as compared to Sirius. That's why he was firing at such a high rate. He's firing at my Vipers. That's the thing is, the AI for fighters will go out and take on missions that are completely idiotic, like trying to take out a ship like this, or a ship like the Medusa that has enough anti-aircraft fire to wipe out 3 squadrons in a turn. Let me just take my battle stars further out of the battle, so the fighters get to have the fun. So you learned some tactics and you had some fun, and you're going to get a win in your belt after getting beat up a little bit by Dak. Nah, he should feel guilty for picking on a new player like that. He should know better than to play first round PvP. But some people do that, and that's fine. I like someone gets a win. People are more likely to come back if they get a win of some kind, even though it's only against an AI. It's just makes it. Oh yeah, well, in co-op you can only play against Cylons, unfortunately, but they never made a 2-on-2 mode, and there's no 2-on-2 PvP. It's just 1-on-1 against the player, and there's 2-on-1 against Cylons, and that's it for modes. We were begging for a 2-on-2 PvP, and the game makers stopped publishing the game in September, or I think December of 2020, or maybe September 2020, and we just went begging. They didn't accommodate us, and we stripped the armor off this guy, so in a couple turns he's going to melt down from our combined fighter forces. And I'm going to turn off flak. All right, I already turned off flak. I'll fire some missiles at this guy, and I'm going to turn off the flak on the top ship so he doesn't block any missiles. Counter flak, and hit end turn. I messed up the game a little bit, my game recording by Minotaur's okay. What's happening to Minotaur? He's got good armor, so I mean his right armor is damaged, but the left armor is facing the enemy. No, that Serb can't hurt him. Maybe fighters could, but Serb's going to be going down 30 points a turn in the next 3 turns, and then he's going to be a memory. And you get a missile barrage in the last minute. Yay! All right, to make the video look good, since I did record it, I'm going to turn the desktop audio back on. I turned off the desktop audio so that stopped recording your voice.
Cheers.
You asked.
2 minutes.
That's United States law. I can't record you without your consent. I get in big trouble with that because you know how Americans are about their privacy.
Yeah. Do you leave on cinematic mode, do you?
Oh yeah, I like. I record the cinematic mode. That makes the videos more exciting when they go up on YouTube. I've got like about 150 instructional videos on my YouTube channel. Battlestar Mercury will find that, and BattlestarMercury.com will find the book if you're interested in seeing how I illustrated prose with this game.
Weapons free and by the numbers, folks.
Cool.
I just released a chapter, and I got 600. I finally getting to the point where it's like hundreds of people are seeing my chapters when they get released, and I put out enough crappy videos to trick the YouTube algorithm to actually give me some viewers. I got 100.
That's Battlestar Mercury, isn't it?
BattlestarMercury.com, and that's my website. The site doesn't look too great right now because I'm trying to redo it, but there's a 69 chapter novel, and there's 5 chapters of the second story, which is a cliffhanger at the end of the first story. But it has entertainment value, and this book, the YouTube videos actually can stand on their own. I put some dialogue in the YouTube videos so that if you don't like reading books, a lot of people don't like to read, you can still get the gist of the story, at least the battle story, from the YouTube videos by themselves.
Oh, nice.
I try and accommodate. I can't make
I'll have
money off this because it's not my intellectual property, but I can get my name out as an author, and then I'll start promoting my own science fiction.
I get that. It's pretty nifty.
Oh, I love this battle scene. It's coming in from the cinematic mode. Our fighters are just, missiles going all over the place.
It looks good until it kept showing me your Raptor. And I'm like, I don't want to see the inside of a Battlestar.
Oh yeah, that's he landed. I landed the Raptor. I don't think I ever relaunched him. And if you actually focus, the landing sequence is not that terrific. The Vipers don't actually land on the flight pod. They disappear at the mouth of the flight pod. And I'm watching the Kratos blow up now. Yay, team!
Nice.
I'm watching your ships tear apart the Kratos and the as my defender getting killed. All I have to say is my defender crews have really good life insurance policies, otherwise they would refuse to fly.
I suppose how expensive is life insurance or health insurance for Americans?
Pretty expensive unless you get it with a job. When my family left the United States and went to Israel, our monthly bill went from $650 a month to $40 a month in Israel because it's socialized. And,
yeah, it is in the UK.
And now with Obamacare, if you're low income, you can afford health insurance in the United States again. But still, some people choose not to buy it even under those circumstances. So healthcare is still
an ambulance ride is what, 3,000 or something.
Yeah, it can be. Healthcare is expensive in this country. There's no price controls on it at all.
I just can't believe, because I think I read an article, and doesn't the government still, the NHS is short, it is short, but I think I read somewhere the government spends more per person for healthcare with the private system than the government spend in the UK on their NHS.
Oh yeah, same as, I mean, Israel's had a socialized HMO system since 1949. And their cost per citizen of healthcare is much lower in the United States, and the longevity and health of the average Israeli citizen is much better than the United States. Israel has no constitution, though, so Israel can actually force you into a hospital to take treatment for certain conditions, though. So that's not.
You can. Well, you kind of can here, but you'd be more under Mental Health Act and capacity issues.
Right.
I don't know what it's like in America.
America is a country that believes everybody should have a gun, no matter whether he's mentally fit or not.
So basically, what would be the police's stance, for example, if there was somebody with a gun said, "I'm not going to shoot anyone else"?
They would. The average. Some police department would let them do it, but others would say would with a more liberal viewpoint would say that suicide is a mental health condition and they would try and stop it. There's something called a 72-hour hold in mental health facilities. You can be basically imprisoned in a mental health facility for 72 hours without your consent if you're a clear danger to yourself or others, which obviously walking around saying you're going to shoot yourself makes you a clear danger to yourself. So, but everything in the U.S. varies jurisdiction to jurisdiction. Missouri is a Republican red state, and it has less protections. And by the way, the recording is turned off. I got what I needed. I don't know what happened to my, oh no, Discord audio. Oh no, that's video. Okay, I messed up something badly when I decided to. Oh, and I was wrong about the recording. I didn't turn